Hey guys, welcome back to the set in CALLOUS Invitational 3 Round 4 lower bracket between Golden Sun, that's February Stars, and Tamahome. Like I said, this is lower bracket, so it is an elimination match. The loser of this best of 3 will be out of the tournament, and because we are in Game 2, that of course means that there was a Game 1. You should have watched that if you're here, but in case for whatever reason you didn't, the winner was Golden Sun. So Tama's got his back against the wall, needs to win this game and a potential Game 3, or he will be out of this tournament with a 2-2 record. Here's the game. Switching the sides here for continuity, we'll keep the players where they were in the previous game. That is Golden Sun on the bottom and Tama on the top. It is a T-Tar and a Metagross lead, respectively. Meteor Mash going to miss as Tama opts to stay in. Golden Sun did not. He went to Scarm here. Starmie comes in on that, which should be able to beat Scarm one-on-one for the most part, though Toxic can be annoying if the Starmie does not have Thunderbolt or any meaningful way to actually hurt the Scarm. And he does go straight for Rapid Spin, and he will be successful in that. February Stars does have Toxic, and he'll connect. Starmie has Natural Cure, of course, so it's not a huge deal, but it does put a clock on him in the meantime, and it'll let Scarm get another layer of spikes down, unless he's fully paralyzed here, which he is not. So he does get layer number 1 of spikes down after getting hit with T-Wave. See what they both want to do from here. Generally speaking, when Starmie is your answer to Scarm, you will play the game with 1 layer of spikes, as in general. Gengar comes down now, and spikes for Tama as well. So 2 layers versus 1, Golden Sun with the spikes advantage. However, he does have the paralysis on his Scarm, whereas Tama does not, so we'll see if that ends up mattering. Gengar goes on the offensive. Thunderbolt aimed at Scarm there. Would have been nice on Starmie as well. Connects with a previously unrevealed Zapdos for neutral damage, 26%. Stays in, goes aggressive. Ice Punch, 37%. And gets roared out, but that hit pretty hard. The Zapdos could not have lived another one of those with the sand. And the Pokemon that gets roared out is the Pokemon that made the sand. It's the lead T-Tar, which does have lefties. He goes Focus Punch here. Going to connect neutrally with Metagross. Going to do a nice chunk, too. He's going to do 37%. Meta had to step on 2 layers of spikes as well. So after lefties, he's going to be at 53%. Meteor Mash going to do a lot, but we know it's not Bandit, so T-Tar could not have been killed there by a non-crit. However, the faster Metagross now has the ability to kill the T-Tar, and it's going to be on February Stars to get out of the way, and he does. He goes for Scarm here. Tama goes Meteor Mash. He does find an attack raise this time, but the Scarm is still way out of range of even a critical hit. However, there could be an explosion here. There's not. He gets a 48% crit. Full para at a bad time for Golden Sun. Tama might have an opportunity here. Goes Meteor Mash again. 2 crits in a row for Tama. That's pretty damn lucky. And that's going to be a loss of the Scarm for Golden Sun. After some luck there for Tama, he gets in sequence. Attack raise, crit, crit. Pretty good. Gengar is able to finish it off from 27%. That very well might be a modest Gengar based on how much damage it did to the Zapdos and then the Metagross there. Thing is hitting pretty hard, but nevertheless, Blissey should be an answer to it. Tama again opts for the Scarm Bliss combo. There is Explosion on Bliss. That's going to effectively kill her with the sand. Down she goes. We've got ourselves a 4-4 situation. Starmie, previously unrevealed, is the play for Golden Sun. The response is going to be Zapdos from Tama, which is interesting because, yeah, anything like that. Ice Beam, maybe even Surf would have killed there. I'm very surprised he went to Zapdos there. It seems like an awkward play. Maybe Starmie's a tough Pokemon for Tama to deal with the Zapdos weaken and with the Blissey down. It certainly seems that way. There's Thunderbolt against the opposing Starmie. All Tama could do back is Thunder Wave. Starmie, again, is going to die from the sand there. So that's 2 knockouts for the Golden Sun Starmie. And T-Tar going to be the answer for Tama. This looks to be his last hope. It's going to have to be a DD-Tar, and it's going to have to sweep. He goes Rock Slide and misses. That's not what he needs. Granted, it wouldn't have done a lot to the Metagross, but still, he'll take anything he can get at this point. This T-Tar is his last hope. He's not willing to let it fight the Metagross. That seems like a wise decision. He goes to Scarm. Meteor Mash is definitely non-choice band damage, though we already knew that Golden Sun has lefties. He does get an attack raise, though. Hidden Power Ground, I guess. Pathetic damage, though. 28%. That's not going to do it. That's designed to beat up Magneton, but that is not going to beat up Metagross by any means. The super effective hidden power is doing less than the not very effective Meteor Mash to really put in perspective how bad this is. However, he is in range to where Skarmory could kill him with a crit here, but he does not get it. However, Meteor Mash misses, so there will be another opportunity for a crit or another miss here. But a non-crit hidden power, it does not knock him out here, and indeed the crit doesn't come. Can he get a miss? He cannot, and it's going to be last poke T-Tar that is going to have to clean it up, or Golden Sun is going to swiftly win this series 2-0 and knock out Tamahome. Tama's going to be afraid of Boom here, but there's not a lot he can do to stop it. Yeah, there's Stone Cold nothing. Meta's faster, Boom can't miss, and that's going to wrap it up. That is going to be a decisive series victory for Golden Sun. Game 1, close-ish. Game 2, not so much. Golden Sun's going to take this one down without too much struggle. Fairly quick, 24 turns, 3-0 without revealing his last poke. Well done for February Stars, a.k.a. Golden Sun. Tama had himself a pretty good tournament. He went through some very good players, including Lanier, in this tournament. And 2-2 in a field this elite is a fine showing, and there's nothing at all to be ashamed of with that. I thought Tama had a pretty good run, but nevertheless, that run will come to an end at 2-2, and Golden Sun will advance to 3-1 and will remain in this tournament in the lower bracket. So, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, / if you've enjoyed the tournament so far. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you've not done so already, and I will see you guys soon for even more CALLOUS Invitational 3 content.